There's no music or nothing. What happened? Y'all used to do an intro. Excuse me just a minute. Y'all used to do the intro. What happened?
So this is the new one.
This is the revamp version.
New one, and you renamed it. Excuse me just a minute. And you renamed. What's the new name? They don't tell me nothing.
The Kickback with Kirbyjon.
I spend some time in Beaumont. I come back. They didn't change the format, change the name, no music. Can y'all come up with some music to take me out?
Absolutely.
We will.
Oh, anyway, my name's Kirbyjon Caldwell. What's up? How y'all doing? Good to see you again. This is now. What's the name of this? Kickback with Kirbyjon. So that's still KWK. All right, good to have you. Seriously, I'm just having some fun with the team. It's good to be back. Look forward to seeing you for the next 25 years, and we're gonna roll with the best of them. And here's today's format with KWK Kickback with Kirbyjon. First of all, let me thank Pastor Suzette and the whole team and you, church family and friends, for doing a great job. You've been faithful, you've been fruitful, you've been fierce. You have pierced the headwinds with grit and grace, and we're all better because of it. As I shared this past Sunday, COVID alone, as you may know, killed, KILT, as they used to say in Beaumont, a lot of churches. Windsor is alive and well, and we will continue to serve the community as we have been doing and as you did while I was in Beaumont. One guy said the other day, we kind of inferred it, that you were kind of marking time. Windsor was marking time while I was in Beaumont. I beg to differ, so, really beg to differ. You weren't marking time, you were making time. You were making history. And I salute you for that. And we're going to continue to build on the great past and foundation that the Lord has created through us. So, look, here we go. If you have questions, and I love to hear the questions, how do we get the questions in? Somebody get on the mic, please. Do what now? Do what? Put them in the chat. If you have questions, please put them in the chat. Meanwhile, we got about 9 drummers in here. Can I get one drum roll from one drummer, please? Where's the ching? Ching! Ah, boy, it's hard right here, I tell you. We've got the concert tonight, the history-making concert. Why you say it's history-making, Caldwell? Well, the 4 folk, I'm not sure the 4 folk who are on the concert tonight have ever been on the same stage. But even if they have been on the same stage, they surely have not been on the same stage for no admission. And one of the guys who's going to be on the stage is on the phone. Now, he's actually in town. He's the first one to be in town. I was hoping he'd be with us here live and in living color. He's not here live in living color because of an oversight on my part, but he's live in living color on the phone. Jenkins,
Doc,
what up with it?
I'm away in a manger, but I'm
Well,
gonna rise again.
well, look, just don't float down the river while you're in the manger, and we'll be all right. How you doing?
You know the whole Bible. You know the whole.
No.
I'm excited to be with you tonight.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do? Well, no. Don't answer that question. We don't want them to know. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Want them to come and find out about that. But listen, I know you're extremely busy. You're a hyphenated guy. What are you doing nowadays? What's going on now that you're no longer pastoring the great friendship? But not friendship. It's called Friendship in Chicago. Fellowship. My bad. Following the great iconic Dr. Clay Evans. You surely set some iconic footprints yourself. But since that time, since you moved to LA, you out there in LA, what you been up to?
You know, well. First of all, it's my highest joy to talk to you and be with you, and you have always been a hero, an icon, And I remember when I was a kid, when I first got to fellowship, I came to Houston to study what you were doing uh, with KBC and Windsor and the community and just all of the building. And you have always been the model for my work. And so I just want to honor you and celebrate you and express my gratitude for you out of the gate.
That's very
So
kind of you. Pause right there, if you may. And the
yeah,
linchpin was Lynn Myers. Lou, I said Lynn. How I get Lynn from Lou Myers up in Chicago? He he
wow.
he's the one who told me about you. But anyway, Lou
Lou,
Myers.
Lou, for your listeners, Jesse Jackson's attorney, Louis Farrakhan's attorney, Muhammad Ali was a member of fellowship, and he knew I was a young. I took over fellowship when I was 25. I was
Woo!
trying to study to show myself approved, and the
I still
blueprint,
am.
ladies and gentlemen, will forever be the legendary Dr. Kirbyjon Caldwell. So I feel being here with you today is just so surreal, you know, as I think back to touring around and walking around on the grounds and implementing so much of what I saw. So I'm super humbled. I'm super grateful. And I'm super thankful forever.
Yeah, well, just another example of the teacher being not being as good as a student. There you go. So we rolling from there. We rolling from there. So so
Not
so
quite.
so Jenkins, what all are you doing now, man?
So, so in 2019, I passed the baton to Reginald Sharp Jr.,
Mm.
a five ball for God. He's doing a fantastic job. And I wrote a book called Seasons because when I passed the baton, everybody's trying to figure out, was I okay?
Mm.
And did I lose my mind? And what was going on? Everybody you want to name in the kingdom, not just in the kingdom, in business, in Reverend Al Sharpton called me. Reverend Jesse Jackson called me. Kathy Hughes, who owns TV One, Radio One, called me. Bishop T.D. Jakes called me. Bishop Joseph Walker. Everybody was calling saying, what are you doing? And where are you going? And what? Are you okay? And my answer to everyone was yes, I'm great. The same God that can give you a green light and call you into something can also give you a red light, show you your finish line. And in our community, there is in many instances there's no such thing as finish lines. And so I got so many questions. Bishop Kenneth Almer in LA and just everybody you want to name. Jink, help me understand. Congressman Danny Davis in Illinois and just so many others. Because again, in our community, we don't find finish lines. There is no such thing as red lights. God can call you. You could be inspired to start something, but succession, transition, and the success of seeing the trees that our community plants and the fruit that's born continues on. And so I wrote a book called Seasons, and the premise of it is uh, seasons are we all have varying seasons in our lives. One giant timeline is a season. One giant timeline broken up into several different timelines. One season may not look like the other season. And God, for all of us, has green lights, yellow lights, red lights. We got to be attentive to those. And, you know, they're all varying kinds of seasons. Each season can call for a different version of you in a different form, contingent upon what season of life you're in. And so I talk about you being in a running season and being in a resting season and being in a learning season and a planning season, a harvesting season and a grieving season and a building season and a transitional season. You know, there are all kinds of
Yeah,
seasons
yeah,
and you got to know what season you're in to know what you are doing, know what you're
yeah.
not doing. But
Well, I tell you what.
that led me, go ahead.
No, what I was just gonna say, I'm gonna tell your publisher, he or she ought to be very proud of you because you pushing that book. Uh, uh,
Well, I ain't pushed it yet. CharlesJenkins.com. CharlesJenkins.com is they go to push.
yeah. Push. Listen, meanwhile, as we'll take a little break here. If you have any questions for Jenkins or questions for me, please, are they coming in? Yeah. Charles Jenkins. Charles Jenkins. Real quick, let me ask this before we run into some questions, because I'm sitting here all by myself. We had two chairs out here, man. One for you, one for me. The other chair is gone. I don't know what happened. But look, now I know you're an humble guy, but don't be humble. So tell us about the awards for the benefit of those of you who don't know who this guy is. I mean, you're going to know who he is once you hear a song. But for those who don't know who he is, and don't be humble again, tell us just of some of the awards you have gotten here lately as a songwriter, singer, producer, whatever.
I want to be humble. I'm just going to share a few facts.
Yeah.
So we're going to stay humble, just a few facts. So this past year, I got my 23rd Billboard media-based #1. I'm the 2000.
Whoa. 23rd Billboard #1. So that means you were #1 on Billboard for 23 weeks in a row? What does that mean?
No, I have 23 different #1s for
You got
23
really?
different songs.
Get out of here.
Year in. This past year, I was #1 for the year with a song called God Be Praised. I wrote the #4 song with some friends for an artist called Corinne Hawthorne, a song called Look at God. That was the #4 song of 2025. So I had the #1 song and the #4 song.
Jenkins, I didn't know that.
Yes, sir. I was #1 for the year. This
So-
year,
so-
I'm
so-
Songwriter of the Year.
Songwriter of the Year. Somebody ought to clap for that. And is the Mariah Carey thing a secret, or was I not supposed to say it?
You know, I've been invited to write on her new album through a dear friend, Makiba Reddick, who has written for everybody you want to name, Beyonce and others. But I've been writing music for TV and film. You asked me what I've been up to. I've been writing music for TV and film.
God. Jenkins, where you gonna be tonight at 7:30?
I'm gonna be at Windsor.
At the KBC, 6011 West Orem. Yeah, Lee. Wait. Excuse me. And I know I keep cutting you off. But where, don't give us the name of the hotel, but what city are you in right now?
I'm in Houston.
You're in Houston. So I was told about 2 weeks ago that one thing that some producers of shows do now, they announce that 5 or 6 folk are coming, knowing 3 or 4 of them were never invited. But everybody we invited, they are here and they are coming. And one of them, again, is on the phone, the Honorable Reverend Dr. Producer, writer, singer, arranger, composer, provocateur, preacher, pastor, prophet, Charles Jenkins, originally from Florida. St. Petersburg, Florida, who was an up-and-coming Olympic swimmer as a 10-year-old. Jenkins, tell us about that.
My mama threw me in the water when I was 5. She said, you live in Florida, it's water everywhere. You got to be able to swim. And so I started swimming lessons at 5. I ended up on the swim team soon after. I was the only chocolate on the team and ultimately became the chocolate Michael Phelps. And yeah, the brown guy, the black guy. I was the only black guy on the swim team. And I was dusting them boys. And I eventually got a letter from an entity called Olympic Way. That they started the ball rolling to get you trained for the Olympics. We got the letter to invite me to train for the Olympics in Moscow, Russia. And I believe Gorbachev was the president at the time.
Yeah.
And my mother said no. She says, it's too cold over there. You got asthma. Little black boy, Berlin Wall still up. I'm a swimmer. I'm happy to race anybody who's listening right now.
Well, he'll be in town for a few more days. If y'all want to race Jenkins, let me know. I'll set it up. We'll sell some tickets. Make this thing happen. By the way, Jink, where you going to be on Sunday?
I'm coming to the KBC on Sunday.
You going to still be here on Sunday? What you stand for?
I'm coming to sit in the house.
Oh, for the first sermon back, you're so kind. You're so bad.
I want to hear the first sermon back.
I do too.
My Kleenex.
Yeah, you bring your Kleenex out. But by the way, I'm gonna start the sermon off with a belly buster, boy. It's gonna have you on the floor, and you won't believe I told it when I tell a story. But it's pretty cool. So Jenkins, earlier I cut you off, and I'm about to wrap this up because I'm sitting here by myself with a microphone in my left hand and a telephone in my right hand, looking stupid with no chairs around me. You're on the phone, but I cut you off. But I cut you off earlier. I apologize. You were about to say something relative to your brilliant career.
No, you were asking. I was just for your listening audience to contextualize who I am, because I try to stay off the radar if I could fly low and aim high. You might have heard of a song called "My God Is Awesome."
My God is awesome. Yeah. Did,
I'm gonna sing that tonight.
did,
This means war.
oh, this means war. You did this means war? They didn't tell me that. They told me somebody. No, I'm just teasing. Man, well, look, man, we are so glad you're here. Seriously, all jokes aside, and honored to stand over till Sunday. And and another child just walked in. We had all our children coming back. Ray Beatty just walked in. His brother is the MD for tonight. By the way, you're gonna have great singers and great band tonight. As a matter of fact,
They gonna be
you
able to jump with me
you don't even need.
when I hit the end of war. Are they gonna be able to jump through the air with me?
I,
Cause I jump on war.
we invite the folk to come on out tonight and find out. Let them see it for themselves. Come on, see for you mean jump as in jump up and down off the
We
ground?
gonna jump in the air, Doc. I want you to have your jumping. We gonna on war. Once I get to the end of war, I'm gonna say, let's go up, and we gonna fly tonight.
I don't know if anybody gonna jump as high as you, but it'll be all right. It'll be all right. Anybody got?
Ray, I said, what's up?
Well, he's listening to you. Any questions for Jenkins? All the, huh? The question is, will you sing "This Is War"? This means war.
Of course. I'm only doing an A and a B selection tonight. We got to keep the program rolling.
Yeah, you gonna do an A and B selection for 30 minutes.
I'm a man under authority. I've been giving my instructions. I'm singing 2, 3 songs, and
Wait. Notice how 2 went to 3. You hear that? No, that's good, man. That's good. Any other questions? What? Uh-oh.
Behind that spiritual movement.
What's the story behind Shaky Leg? What is Shaky Leg, Jink?
I shake I guess my knee shakes when I'm singing war. It just happened like that, and I'm gonna tell a very funny story really fast. I do a rock. I shake my leg and I stomp and rock. I'm keeping the beat when I stomp and fall back. And you'll see it tonight. I stomp and fall back. It's how I keep the beat. My legs shaking. This is like fire shut up in my bones. That's
Oh,
my
Lord.
but I'm gonna tell you, uh, Kevin Bond, famous producer, was there. They had me surprise Bishop Paul Morton for his church anniversary. And after I got done, this when I first started singing war publicly. Kevin Bond afterwards said, Jenkins, oh my God, that Frankie Lyman blind man act. You doing that Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder blind, the Frankie Lyman. Oh, you killed us with that tonight. You killed the place. Oh, you got to keep that. Don't stop doing that. I said, man, I'm not trying to do no Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles, Frankie Lyman. It's just how it come out. Oh, Jake, that blind man act with the shaky leg, you got to keep that. I went home and told my wife, I said, babe, they think it's an act. I'm going to have to stop the next time I sung it. I stood still, didn't shake my leg, whoever asked that question. I forced myself to stand still, and I forgot the words to my song. In the middle of my song, Doc, in front of a standing room only, I forgot I didn't do my rock. I didn't do nothing. I said, you know what? I can't think about what nobody think. I got to do it how God gave it to me.
Yeah.
Long story short, two other testimonies, real quick. I ended up being invited to give a tribute to Ray Charles for President Obama's Black Music Month event, and they wanted me to do Ray Charles tribute, and then I found out one of my biggest fans was who? Stevie Wonder. Now we friends. So I said everybody can say what they want. Talk about me all you want. Now I'm in the studio with Stevie and getting it right, invited to do Ray Charles events.
There you go.
So
there you go.
gotta take it and turn it all into something.
Sure we will. And you're going to turn it into something tonight, 7:30. Doors open at 6:30. KBC, you know where it is, 6011 West Orm. Free admission, but we will take up offering, rest assured. Jink, thank you, man.
Thank you, Doc.
We appreciate you. We'll see you later. Are you coming for sound? Are you doing sound check?
I hadn't heard nothing about that, but I would like to go to lunch. Can I go to lunch? Can we go to lunch?
I can't go to lunch. They got me over here working, man, like a Hebrew slave. But just pull out your credit card. I think it should be good over there.
I appreciate you. I'm gonna go to lunch.
No, man. All right, God bless you, man. Appreciate you.
God bless you.
Bye-bye. Yes. Tonight, 7:30. Ray, what you call this thing? Power and Praise or something? Don't nobody know what it's called, but you got William Murphy. You may not know his name, but you know his music.
Praise and power.
You've got the Donnie McClurkin. You've got the Marvin Winans. And lastly, Jenkins. Can't beat that. I meant to ask him if the four of them had ever been on the stage at the same time. They haven't. Ray Beatty says they haven't. If Ray says they haven't, then they haven't. And they surely haven't been free. And look, the opening act is the largest community choir in the city, I'm told. And they've not been mentioned. Man, I tell you, I would pay to come to this concert, even though it was free. It's going to be bad. Then tomorrow, Sunday, 9:30, got the service kicking. We're going to do another, you didn't know it, fireside chat. If you want to talk, if you want to chat, you want to ask me a question, I'm here. I'll be here after service. We can make it happen. And, yeah, we roll with that. And the birthday party, y'all have any birthday music? But all the music just left when I went to Beaumont, huh? Y'all don't do no more music, huh? Ooh! Some of y'all too young to know anything about that. Ow! Larry Graham. That's good right there. That was my favorite jam in 1979, 80, somewhere about that, yeah. When that jam hit the floor, everybody started dancing. Whether you had a partner or not, you were on the floor. We're going to jam at the birthday party on the 23rd of August, 5:30. We having this bad boy at 5:30 because I know some of you don't like to drive. You don't like to drive at night. I got it. So we having it in the what? In the daytime. Huh. 5 o'clock. No, it's at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. We're going to eat at 5:30. We're going to say a blessing about 5:20. Introduce the 3 of the top chefs in Houston. At about 5:20, 5:30, we eating. There'll be 3 stations complete with dessert and drinks, food from around the world. It's going to be on. We got a live DJ. We're going to have entertainment, live entertainment, door prizes, you can get your picture taken. Ron Bailey over there going to make sure you in the photo booth, properly positioned. And all of that is for, how much is it? $84? $74? $34. Somebody took me to dinner the other night. The entree was darn near $34. What y'all do with the prices in Houston, man? I go off for 3 years or so, and y'all take the prices up on the moon. But we keeping the prices down here on earth. You're getting food, you're getting fun, fellowship, entertainment, laughs, all that for $34. Tickets are moving pretty fast. We invite you to go online and get yours today. Love to see you. Seriously, I spent 4 birthdays in Dallas. I wish I had been in Dallas. 4 birthdays in Beaumont. 5th birthday was last Monday. 5 birthdays all wrapped up in one. I look forward to seeing you. Yes, sir.
Give
We're moving on to the questions. So that was Charles Wells saying, I've been spending too much time talking about whatever I was talking about. Let's move this thing along. Ray Beatty's got his microphone and the things around his neck. He'll be coming over there in a minute. So yes, let's deal with that right now. Charge committed, pled guilty to one charge of wire fraud. So let me be very, 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 very clear about this. I know some of your barbers and beauticians and bid whist buddies been saying, well, if he wasn't guilty, why did he plead guilty? Let me start with that and give a real short answer. In the federal in the federal system, when you are indicted, right, there's like a 98, 99% probability you're going to get convicted. And the rules that the feds follow are not the same rules that we follow. And if they indict you, they're going to get you. So you might as well enter the plea. Had I not entered the plea, it would have been 20 years because of the number of people involved and the amount of money involved. Entered the plea, got 7. The difference is what's called a jury tax. The 20 minus 7, 13. 13 years is the jury tax, the differential. So that's the dynamics of it. Specific answer to your question, and I was just sharing this with some people earlier today. I had 14 and 16 contracts in my hand. I thought I had buyers for the bonds. I did not. I should have started off with this, and I apologize for not saying it. I accept full responsibility for my decisions. I accept full responsibility for my actions, and I regret any inconvenience that was that the members of the church have endured. I really, really do. But it's not like I woke up one morning and said, "Yeah, dadgummit, today's a great day to bust the law upside the head. I'm gonna break the law and go to jail." It doesn't happen like that. The attorney I had at the time did not know it either, and it was a dumb decision. It was done unintentionally. I regret it. Paid the price for it dearly in terms of time away. Paid the price for it dearly in terms of money. Paid everybody back. By the way, a local station reported my coming back to Windsor the other day and did not mention that I paid full FULL restitution. That means I paid everybody back, plus over $500,000 on top of what they put in the deal. So penitence, yes. Spirit of forgiveness, yes. Specific expression of regret in terms of full restitution, yes. Dumb decision, yes. I paid for it, and more dumb decision to get indicted. That I'm saying, paid for it, moving forward, and I hope that answers your question. There's a long answer to your short question, but it's full disclosure here. There you go. I still don't know. Wire fraud. Matter of fact, Google it and let's get a legal answer. Basically, and a friend of mine earlier this morning made a real shrewd distinction between stealing and wire fraud, right? Stealing is when you take something that belongs to that belongs to somebody else, and you quote unquote repossess it. You rediscover it like Christopher Columbus discovered America, and you make it yours. Wire fraud. Read it technically, please. Wire fraud. Yeah. Get a microphone. Hold on for the mic. Ray's got your mic. You ready?
Go ahead.
Just talk. No, just talk.
Wire fraud is a federal crime that uses telecommunications or the internet to defraud someone of money.
So what does defraud mean then? Matter of fact, while he's looking up defraud, I'll never forget this. When I met with my attorney that I had the first time, not my second one, the first one that I had to let go. Linda, I will never forget this. He had a TV screen, and that it was the biggest screen I ever seen in my life. And he put the definition of wire fraud up on the screen. And I read it, and this was probably a year or two before the indictment. And I said, no, I'm not guilty of that. So I don't have to worry about that. And, it, even then, right, 12 to 14 months prior to being indicted, it just did not cross my mind that I would be even accused, not to mention plead guilty to wire fraud, because it was nowhere on my emotional or mental screen in my head and in my heart. Yes, sir, fraud.
Defraud means to deprive someone of something of their own, company, persons, etc. To prevent someone from having something that is legally theirs.
Right. So, in my case, right, and I'm happy to be able to talk about this, I was actually the first person to put money in the deal, right? So it's not like I asked a bunch of other folks to put money in something I wouldn't put money in. I put my own money in, lost the money. And so at the end of the day, as I said earlier, it was a dumb decision. It was something I should not have done. Some attorneys even argue that I was duped myself. Again, I had these 14 or 16 documents in my hand. You may recall the press conference I did, which I should not have done, by the way. And if you ever get indicted, which you won't, but Pookie or Bubba or juniors, somebody may get indicted, tell them, do not talk. Don't talk, because anything you say will be held against you. But anyway, I held this press conference with my attorney at the time, and I had a stack of documents in my right hand. And in my right hand, about 14, 15 documents, each one was a contract. So I thought. Each one was an enforceable contract. So I thought. It had the seller, it had the buyer, it had the amount of money that was going to be paid for the instruments. It had everything except a performance date. And we have a couple of bankers in here now, at least one. They will tell you a document or an agreement or a contract is not enforceable if you do not have a performance date. I did not know that. Caldwell, you should have known. You're right, I should have known. Now you tell me. But I did not. Worse than that, the attorney I had at the time, evidently, they didn't know either. If anybody had just breathed and said, this is illegal, you think I would have done it? Absolutely not. I would not have done it. I did not know it was illegal. Well, Caldwell, you might have stupid. You should have known. Yeah, I was. I did not know, and shame on me. And I paid dearly for that. And we shake the dust off our shoes and move on. But it was a critical error that cost a lot. And I know it cost some of you as well, and I regret that. And we're going to be better and stronger because of it. And the future is brighter than the past, and we'll press our way. Should I say anything else? What? Oh, yeah, that's another thing. But y'all like that story, don't you? And by the way, and I will say this tonight, either at some point. I want to thank those of you who went online and registered your positions regarding this local affiliate here in town who said, I stole money from elderly members of Windsor Village. Whoo, boy, that was a gut. I don't mind confessing to you, that was a gut punch for me. Sometimes folk lie on you and you let it go. I ain't let that go. But when they tell that kind of lie, I was telling a guy yesterday, that's an attempted kill shot. They try to assassinate your character, your future, your ministry, your meaning, your mission. That's a kill shot. Steal elderly members. Those 3 words in one sentence. that is simply not the case. Not the case. And the affiliate that said that printed a retraction. But as you know, and if you don't know, let me tell you. So the accusation that was a lie is this big in terms of experience or in terms of exposure and, making its way around the world. And the correction that they entered, that they offered, issued 2.5 days later, was about that big. But that's the way they do it. It is what it is. But I just want you to know the real deal, the truth. And thank you for asking me that beach ball question. Appreciate it. What other questions we got? Right, baby, get your seat or something. Come on with all that stuff hanging around your neck. No. Yeah, right. Oh, I'm sorry. I gave you all the context. No. That what they said is untrue is very untrue, very a lie, false. Yeah, and yeah. Thank you. Any other? Oh yeah, and some of them pastored me. we did a lot of pastoring in Beaumont. What's all that? Oh man, my goodness, I'm making all that noise. Why can't you just come over here and join the set? Where you got? Come over here.
I can't do that.
Making all that noise. That's something. Over here.
We'll talk about that in a second.
We'll get to you in a minute. Yes, as I've shared a couple of times, and I want to tell you now. Now look, Windsor family and friends, I love you, but I want to tell you something. The brothers in Beaumont, particularly in Unit A of the camp, I don't want y'all to be upset with me. Well, you know what? Let me say it like this. The brothers were loving, considerate, kind, compassionate. The spirit we had in Unit A was a lot more Christian-like than a lot of churches in America. And that is the God-honest truth. But I'll never forget, I'd been there about 4 months, and a fight almost broke out. It didn't break out. It almost broke out outside. And a rough and tough, gruff guy from Dallas was about 3 feet from me, and I was near the potential skirmish. I'll never forget this. And he said to me, come on, Caldwell, we want you to go inside, because if they accidentally hit you, it's going to be an all-out fight. So what he was saying is there's a big respect for folk with gray hair. I had the gray hair. I had the one eye, so I may have looked older than I really was. But what he was saying is, if they do anything, and I get emotional, think about it, if they do anything to you, they're going to have to fight all of us.
In the streets, they call that the OG.
The OG.
They respect the OGs.
So as John S. M. Beatty said, because we are, I am, because I am, we are. There's a real serious connectedness and sense of community that was genuinely practiced in Unit A of the federal camp in Beaumont, Texas. I didn't have to worry about anything. Matter of fact, I thought about some of y'all because I didn't open any doors. When I had COVID and, laid out for about 12, 13 days, that really felt like 3 days because I slept most of the time. They brought my lunch, brought my dinner. I mean, one of the most hellacious guys in the unit stopped by to ask me if I was all right. Almost fell out of bed when he stopped by to ask if I was all right because he was crazy.
So how do we bring that back to the church? Because you're absolutely correct. We've made church and the church experience something that obviously Jesus and the disciples never meant for it to be. So how do we bring that back to the church?
Well, now that you're no longer a youth pastor and you're the senior pastor in Chicago, you tell us.
Well, I got to be honest. As Charles Jenkins said, I thank God for you. And I thank God, you're back on the scene. Thank God he's kept you. I honor you. And I learned a lot from you, which is the reason why Shalon and I flew here on our own dime. not the Valley's dime. We flew here because we are supporting and we love you. And what I saw exemplified with you, I mirror that in Chicago now. We have a mission statement. We exist to love God by how we love others, how we love people. And we simply want to just love on people. We want to just let people know that when they experience us, they should be experiencing the love of God by just how you walk up to them, how you greet them, how you treat them like people and not objects or people that have assignments, but you just treat them with the love of God.
Look, speaking of the love of God, and I like the way you just bogart on the set. You just came over and just.
Well, they brought the seat over to me,
yeah.
Pastor, you know.
So this may be ill-advised, but I got to bring this up. So did you listen to 97.9 this morning?
Did I listen?
Yeah.
No, sir.
All right. So you remember that little shout-out we did yesterday?
Yes, sir.
Apparently, some folk on 97.9 made fun of that. They said we were too humorous or something.
What?
You didn't hear about it?
Oh,
Well, now one thing they raised, and let me say it now, which is a good point, that somebody resented me coming back from Beaumont and being the senior pastor out the gate. Look, when I got indicted, I was no longer a clergy person. I was stripped of my credentials, as I should have been, right? You don't get indicted and keep your credentials. I mean, what's that about? But as you noticed, between indictment and going to Beaumont, I continue to teach, continue to preach, continue to work here at Windsor, and going to continue to do that. Pastor Suzette is appointed by the bishop. She is the senior pastor, and we continue to work. And Regina Warren was. Did you know Regina Warren got ordained?
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah, man.
She ain't told me that.
Yeah, man, you got to keep up. And we just gonna continue to follow the Lord. And so I just want all my.
So we smile too much then.
Well, let me come back to that. I also understand this is a rumor that some of the Methodist clergy were concerned about me trying to come back. Oh man, I tell you, look, I'm 72 years old. Please. I know my lane. I know my role. I'm preaching. I'm teaching. We're going to do community development stuff. We're going to keep on doing what God wants us to do. And I'm not trying to tread in your clergy waters. I'm a lay preacher. I'm going to lay it down and preach it up.
I'm going to lay it down and preach it up. The culture would say, period.
Period.
Clock that T.
So I don't want you to think there's no accountability or whatever at Windsor or in the Methodist Church, because there is accountability. I made the mistake, and I'm not trying to reverenize myself. Now, to your point, I don't know the details about 97.9, but it's cool. It was great publicity.
They
as far
say
as I'm
about
concerned,
5,000 people done viewed it.
Yeah,
So.
just let them come on
Glory
out
to
tonight
God.
at
Let
7:30.
5,000 people come and see this concert.
Yeah, and let 5,000 be here on Sunday at 5
there
at
you go.
9:20.
Glory to God.
We'll put them in overflow.
7:30 tonight. An amazing concert.
Yeah,
experience.
what are you gonna do?
They put me on stage to introduce the artists. So.
Oh, you the MC or
I'm
something?
an MC. It.
You the CM, huh?
The CM.
What's all that stuff hanging around your neck? Are you blinging?
I'm blinging, Pastor. I'm blinging. There is such a thing.
Wait.
Okay.
Do you see this? He has spaced them out.
I spaced. But hold on now, Pastor. I spaced them out so that they, you wouldn't hear the. But I love that sound. So there's a such thing because I'm 54 now.
Congratulations.
All right, I'm 54.
I got shoes older than you.
Do you seriously? You probably do.
Belts for sure.
You probably and socks.
Yeah, they belong. I don't know about the socks.
You got no socks.
Not older than you.
All right. So there's such a thing called the Senior Olympics for 50 and overs.
Right.
It's sponsored by Humana, and it pushes health and wellness and aging gracefully.
Oh.
It goes around the country. It's every 2 years, and it's people competing in different sports categories. It could be track and field. It can be table tennis. It's pickleball, and then they have the swimming, but they also have basketball 3-on-3. So me and my brother, shout out to my brother Robert Beatty, got together a team that includes Arnie Duncan, who was the former Secretary of Education
under Obama.
He's on our team, and we got some guys together from Chicago, and we competed. And I'm happy to say we brought home the gold. Yes, I thought somebody over there would clap,
No,
but
not
Don is just sitting there.
Not that group.
Nobody clapped.
That's the wrong group.
Let me say it one more time. We brought home the gold. Oh my Lord! I thought the former Outbreaker alumni, the Roosevelt, would at least clap, but
Roosevelt never claps.
Throw him under the bus. And Dion is acting like he's on his phone, but it's okay. All right. So, but again, it's just what it does for me as a pastor. It allows me to get away, to have a day playing basketball, and being with that group gets me away from the challenges of being a senior pastor, because it's a lot. I would not. I don't know. I don't understand how people want to do this job. They do. It's a lot of people that have literally from a childbirth, they think they want to do this job and they think they want this. But man, it's a lot that comes along with this. And it's a lot of weight that you carry both spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. So I take a day away, and the basketball avenue is just a way to just get away from it all.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
And as you taught me, to keep your body moving. Try to keep your body moving. Yeah.
Yeah, I kept my body moving while I was in Beaumont. I walked every day.
Did you walk every day?
Yeah.
How long?
30, 35 minutes.
Yeah, that's what you used to tell me.
Sometimes the space was real tight,
Mm-hmm.
but, your lungs and your legs can't tell if it's an 8x12 space or running around Memorial Park.
Yeah.
Keep that body moving.
Yeah. And it keeps your mind
Are
moving.
you watching what you eat? Are you taking care of yourself?
That's a challenge. Because in Chicago, the restaurants
you gonna
stay
blame it on
open.
Chicago?
I'm blaming on Chicago, Pastor.
And it
the
just-
restaurants stay open till 3 and 4 in the morning. It's ridiculous.
I don't know
It's
why
bad.
you're up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well,
why you up at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Because somebody's texting me. I'm not going to say who. I'm not going to say who's texting.
But just because,
But everybody on the side knows who texts at 1 and 2 and 3 in the morning.
just because they text you doesn't mean you have to answer.
Well, then I.
Like I just told
Okay.
Lynn Cannon over here,
Hey.
you don't have to be what they call you.
That's good. Another sermon.
But anyway, so look, tonight at 7:30, Ray Beatty will be here. The team will be
Yes.
here. What's the name of that dog over there? Tater Tot.
Tater
You want to put Tater Tot? He looks like a
Tater
Tater
Tot
Tot. You want to put
gonna be
Tater Tot on the screen? No, that's right. Somebody
the
may
tots.
steal. Somebody may. What's that called when they take you and kidnap you?
Kidnap Tater Tot.
Hold him for and a ransom. That's a cute dog though. So look, we're here at the KBC live with what's the name of the new show?
Kickback. They changed your name.
That's what I'm saying.
Did they tell you?
Of course
They
not.
consult you? Okay.
Change the name. No intro music.
Production debriefing after this.
No snacks. It's
Yeah.
getting
I'm
hard.
gonna tell you.
It's getting hard out
I'm
here.
gonna tell you what I missed.
For a preacher.
Now, but before
A
they
preacher,
had,
not a
they-
pastor. I said preacher.
You did.
For
They
you
had-
Methodists out there
You're right.
around the city who were complaining.
I'm
Anyway.
non-denomination.
Look,
They used to have trees on the side for you.
I'm 72.
Yes, sir.
Going to the fourth quarter.
Yes,
been
sir.
to Beaumont. You thought I was raw
You
and
gonna be
real.
raw.
Oh, Lord.
I love
oh,
raw and
have
real.
Mercy.
Sound like
I'm
you
not gonna be
from the-
nasty.
No,
I'm not
you're
gonna
never
be
gonna
rowdy.
do that. But
Boy,
you're
boy,
gonna
tell it
operate your truth.
Tell it like it is.
Yes, sir. Now I'm gonna tell you, they used to have little tables.
Yeah.
They had a table.
Yeah, you remember
They had a
that.
little set. Look at this. I'm telling you. Yes.
It's about time.
It's the first. It's the first show.
It's the first show. It's the first show.
I'm honored to be this is history. I'm the first guest.
Yes.
I'm on the first physical person
Beautifully well done.
after man. Well, you got a tall and you got a shorty.
I don't know why they put that shorty on
I don't
your
know why they
side.
put the shorty on my side.
I don't either.
I'm the champ over here. Wait a minute.
Oh man, I tell you, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. Any other questions? Seriously, any other questions?
Kirbyjon, they want to know about the recipes you promised.
Ooh.
You know what? Next week we'll do some. Did they want the recipe or the actual meal?
You never did cook anything. You got to cook. Now you told me
No,
about
I did cook. 'Cause I went to
on the show.
cook off with Charles Brooks
Oh, that's
I
right.
remember.
You did.
with cabbage.
Oh yeah, y'all did.
Yeah, see, I remember.
But you talked about this pizza that you make.
Yeah, I make a good pizza. I make a very good pizza. So you want me to tell you quickly about my pizza?
Yeah.
So we don't have time for one or two of these. So tell me which one. Do you want to know about the pizza, or do you want to know about the turkey burger,
Ooh.
or do you want to know about what do I want to tell you? The salmon, or do you want to know about the dish I cooked Wednesday night that was in Bible study, a little Mexican dish? I'm only going to give you one. Tell me which one you want.
They all on the
Do,
advice.
do, do,
Trying to
do,
figure out
do.
what they want.
Is anybody listening to me?
Yeah.
Trying to figure out what
I'm interested in the pizza.
Okay. All right. Very easy. First of all, is it called N-A-A-N, naan bread?
Naan bread.
N-A-A-N. Is that how you pronounce it?
Look it up.
Naan. Thank you. I'm sorry. Naan. That's my crust.
Mm.
Then if you're lazy or don't want to put in a lot of effort, just use spaghetti sauce or tomato sauce. That's your base. It's just regular pizza. I use as many cheeses as I have, but this is where it gets a little bit different. I'll do celery. I'll do romaine lettuce. I'll do spinach. I'll do jalapenos. I'll do tomatoes. I'll do onions, mushrooms, all that. If I do chicken, I stir fry the chicken, and then I put the chicken in some good barbecue sauce. Then put the chicken on top of the pizza. Oh, I do garlic. And that's really it. Oh, drizzle a little oil,
Basil and
basil, yeah, all that. Oh, and the oregano. Don't forget the oregano and Italian seasoning.
Mm.
So none of that is rocket scientist, but it's how much you use that makes a difference.
So this is a flatbread.
And wait,
it
here's the
says.
key. Yes,
Okay.
here's the key. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Are y'all ready? You gotta be led by the Holy Ghost.
Pizza by the Holy Ghost.
It's funny. But seriously, it's pretty good. And Nia, who is a critic, as you know, and does not offer compliments unless you deserve them, she loves pizza.
Mm.
Yeah, the whole family does, but Nia particularly. Pretty good stuff.
Yeah, check it out.
And it's easy. It's easy. It takes 15 minutes. Knock it out. Yeah. And it's a lot. Yeah, anyway. So any questions for right now? Services. See, that's a prophet speaking right there. Right now is 1 at 9:20. And I'm not anyway, yeah, it's 9:20. We're gonna do some things in the future, but it's 9:20. And this worship and the service tonight, concert is at what?
7:30.
30. Here's a
30.
test for you since you're sitting here.
Mhm.
What time is the birthday party?
5.
5 o'clock. Very good. You looked over and you saw it.
Why was you
good.
looking at the camera and I just
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure I made contact with the people.
Yes.
And the Holy Ghost threw up 5.
That's the Holy Ghost again. 5. Yep.
But
And
tonight's gonna be amazing, Pastor.
it really is.
It really
I'm excited about it. I got a vision for it while I was in Beaumont actually, and then waited a few weeks before I came home to say anything to anybody. And you and Kathy have made it happen. I'm thankful. And the
Glory to
guys who
God.
come in are great. Your brother's a music director.
Yeah. One band, one sound tonight.
Yeah.
Make things move smooth.
Yeah.
Each artist, major hits. You just heard from
They really
my
are.
brother in Chi-Town, Charles Jenkins, who is pastor, literally doing an amazing work in the entertainment.
Yeah, Wayne want to
industry.
claim him. He's not in Chi-Town anymore.
Well, he's
in Los
still a
Angeles.
Chi-Town brother.
Yeah, but he was born in St. Petersburg.
He was.
Spent a few years in Chicago and
No,
then moved
20
to
years.
West.
20 years. 20 plus years.
That doesn't make him a native of Chicago.
Well,
Boy, you
the Holy
Chicago
Ghost claim.
people.
we gangster like that.
See,
Yeah.
and that's the problem.
Yeah.
You gangster like
we
that.
claim them. Just like we claim this But anyway.
Well, you see he left, don't you?
He did. He in L.A. now,
all right.
doing major things.
Doing major things.
But major hits that he'll sing. Everybody that's singing tonight has major hits.
Major.
But my favorite all-time gospel artist, I would have paid top dollar.
You still can.
Well, I'll be from what I understand, I'll be helping raise.
It's not too late.
I'll start that offering out tonight. I promise you I will, because Marvin
And we thank you.
Winans is one of the most amazing artists that God allowed to be in this earth. And I'm telling you, that's a voice that can't be matched.
By the way, the tickets to the birthday party are $34.
Okay.
Covers of food.
34?
dance. I know we should have charged more. I know. Food, dancing, DJ, entertainment, all that. How much is a ticket tonight?
Free. Zero.
Oh, man.
But bring that
Whose
purse.
decision was that?
I don't know whose decision that was. Let me say this. It certainly wasn't mine. But back to your birthday.
No, we want to make it
34.
affordable to everybody.
That's. But you know what? It
And that
reminds
makes
me.
it good.
It reminds me of the Monday night concert series
Right.
that we
That's right.
Monday night free
Right.
concert series. So yeah.
But we will take about offering.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I believe the people will give. I know that based on who we have tonight, you couldn't get this for no less than $85, $100 a seat with this type of caliber artist. So make sure you bring something to sow into the sound that will be in this
The
building.
ministry.
Sow into the ministry.
That's going to happen.
Yeah.
We got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left and wind down. I'm here with former youth pastor Ray Beatty. Shalon is sitting right there. You just can't see her, First Lady.
She's in.
And
Hey, babe. Hey, babe.
We are so happy to have them in
2 minutes
town.
left.
He's in town for the concert tonight.
And Sunday.
You staying Sunday too?
Oh, I gotta stay Sunday. Yes, sir.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Sunday.
gotta-
Look, I told somebody earlier. I mean, seriously. And not because of me, and not because of Beaumont, but this would be a sermon
Wow.
you will never forget.
Glory
Never
to God.
forget. And the real challenge of this sermon is then what I'm going to do the following Sunday. What you doing for? But the Lord will make a way. No, but seriously, it's gonna change. I think it'll change how you see yourself and change how you see God even. Just that kind of message.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm gonna quit talking about it.
Hope.
So look, tonight 7:30, doors open at 6:30. We look forward to seeing your face in the place, as Skipper Lee Frazier used to say. And then Sunday morning at 9:20. And throughout the week, next week, I'm going to start daily posts, do some little shout-outs, get with the team. We'll get a little rhythm going. As a matter of fact, as a result of the sermon, we may even do a little pop-up podcast that the team doesn't know about yet, but we may do that.
They just found out.
Yeah, we're going to be all over this social media thing. I mean, you never should let me out. I'm out now. I'm out. Got a good, not a good team, a great team.
Yeah.
I just put bullets in the gun and they shoot it.
Yeah.
And, because, I'm not, one thing has not changed. I wasn't techie when I went in. I ain't techie.
But as long as you got techie people.
And I'm so grateful. I'm so
Around
grateful.
you.
And then the birthday party. Oh, let's end it. You got 90 seconds left? 90 seconds left. I know some of y'all are real holy. You don't like secular music. Now, if you can't stand to hear secular music, then just get your plate on the 23rd and tip on out. Because it's going to be some secular
Everybody loves it.
music. Well,
Yeah.
somebody out there might like
Well,
secular music. Now, we're going to do that. No, we're not doing anything cussing.
No.
Ain't going to do no bumping and
Fun.
grinding. Yeah, all that.
Joyful.
70s, 80s.
They don't
Love
even
it.
making good music like that no more.
Well, I'll let you say that. I
Oh,
get in
yeah.
trouble if I say it.
Well, I said it.
Because I love this one song in particular. Oh, he's hating.
Oh!
I like that one too.
It's going down.
Y'all are funny. Thank you for being with us here today. We're kicking it with Kirbyjon or whatever this thing is called. And we're glad that you're with us. Again, we see you tonight at 7:30. Ow! Party like it's